Jonathan Fibonojji, cue the music. Gonna go all practical here and put my resume online. You know, there's an old saying I used to run my business by. Here you go, Durango Mountain Resort. I'm out here in beautiful Durango, Colorado. Here I am, Jonathan Fibonojji. My favorite city is San Francisco, the Bay Area. But my favorite, I'm gonna call it town, beautiful town, Jonathan Fibonojji, Jonathan Livingston Seagull. So here you go, my resume. You know, 10 years as an entrepreneur, even though I hate that word. In fact, I'm going to officially change it. I hate the word entrepreneur, but you know what? I'm a kind of a serial entrepreneur, Jonathan Fibonojji. Well, I guess let's just start with this. Here you go. You know, if I were to give you my resume, I'd like, boom, go read this book, The Return Flight, Richard Bach. Remember, as a photographer, I always like to give love to Russell Munson. There you go, Jonathan Fibonojji. Here's the joke, but remember, there's truth in jest. If you ever want to know if you'll love Jonathan Fibonojji or what kind of impact Jonathan Fibonojji is going to have on your organization, your church, your comedy club, holy shit, Jonathan Fibonojji is going to be like Jonathan Livingston Seagull. If you like this character, you'll love me. Here you go. So what do you want to do? The beginning? You want to start at the beginning? All right, here we go. The beginning. The beginning. The beginning. There you go. That's some good writing right here. Chapter 1, the source of all things. The Illuminates has many forms and heaven's stars. Jonathan Fibonojji is not a star boy. He's just Jonathan. There you go. So here you go. There's my intro. No music. I guess I need to learn how to rap. We'll talk about my stay of execution. In fact, we'll use this as an example of what kind of CEO I will be if you were to hire me. So let's talk about the boring stuff. You know, my given legal name, Jonathan Spears, just like the comic Aries Spears. You can email me at Americano417, just like the coffee. You hear that all the fucking time. 10 years as a HR person. I ran a mortgage company. So here you go. This is my resume. Founder of mylendingplace.com, blah, blah, blah. We grew it, made tons of money. And then Dodd-Frank, holy shit, he's college-educated biology minor. How did he get so humble? Well, he's from Oklahoma. He just loves Durango and photography. So this is my resume. This is the kind of CEO I've been. In fact, you know, sometimes I just think you need to kind of, I don't know, use real life examples. You know, the world of resumes is so full of shit. You know, everything's black and white. And you know what? This is who I am. Jonathan Fibonojji, kind of a joke teller, CEO, Enneagram 8 on the fucking Enneagram. What is the Enneagram? I don't know. You can contact me there. Americano, just like a coffee, 417 at gmail.com. 10 years in HR, payroll, customer service, just a really kind of a finance guy, 10 years in running a correspondent lending company, tons of mortgage origination. I probably know more about mortgage origination than any human should ever really know. Here you go, Jonathan Fibonojji. There I am in La Jolla, California. Love to do some photography. This is, I guess, bike day out here in beautiful Durango. And of course, it's not Durango Mountain Resort anymore. It is purgatory because the Texans bought it. But someday maybe I'll become like a hedge fund trader guy. You know, the drill. There you go. Jonathan Fibonojji teaches day trading. In fact, my given name is Jonathan Spears, but I did so much trading and I love to teach. So I thought, holy shit, I'm gonna go as Jonathan Fibonojji. I'm gonna do a little hashtag MRA stuff because sometimes I got a little Martin Luther King in me. But you could tweet me at Jonathan Fibonojji, or just, excuse me, at Fibonojji, Elliott Wave day trader. Here is my resume. Love to ski, speaker, Enneagram speaker. Maybe you just want to be a finance guy, website CEO. See, the problem with being a 41-year-old awesome guy with a 10-year business background is people want you to stay in that box. Sometimes we've got to evolve. There you go. I'm looking for a full-time job, preferably in Durango, Colorado, Hawaii, San Francisco Bay Area. 10-year finance guy, Python, technology, quant investment. I love photography, jokes. I know a lot about website, fintech shit. How do you get a hold of me? It's real simple. The Illuminates. There you go. Americano417 at gmail.com. Sometimes the Illuminates takes the form of story. So here you go, stay of execution. How did he do it? Why did he do it? Well, here you go. It's not hard to get parking tickets out here in beautiful Durango. In fact, I got over $900. There you go. Due January 25th. And I got the judge to listen to me. And I'm like, holy shit, Jonathan Fibonojji's going to court. Talking about federally protected statuses and how, you know, gender rights matter and what trespassing charges are and boom, boom, boom. And what's a raven? Who the fuck is the Raven King? Where did that term come from? So really the story is I got tons of parking tickets and then started getting tons of, what do you want to call it? You know, when you go raving, it's not hard to get thrown out of places like the public library. So I read the manual. I know that's strange. Susanna Clark, holy shit, watch this series on Netflix. Jonathan, that is so strange you say that, because now we want to drop you some money because we know you need some jack. GoFundMe, holy shit. Jonathan Fibonojji directs, Jonathan Strange here in Durango. Maybe your local stage. Maybe I go tell jokes. So stay of execution. So I took my Raven ship. I wrote a letter to the judge, really good judge here in town. And I said, listen, man, we got to keep in context a federally protected status and how men's rights matter and what is an MRA and how I went hashtag MRA. And I said, you know, if you just allow ravens to work instead of giving them all these fees, then they'll be able to pay your fees. And how a lot of times local towns or cities, they'll use trespassing charges or parking tickets to get rid of the ravens, get rid of their homeless people. And how if we're really going to solve homelessness, we need to even look with federally protected status glasses, even to parking tickets. And I explained that to the judge, and he was like, holy shit, Jonathan Fibonojji, you are amazing. Martin Luther King, don't you love it? I even got him down. I said, just lower this to 420. And he was, originally it was January 1st, and I said, just give me to the 25th. So GoFundMe, 420. Jonathan Fibonojji tells jokes, puts his resume online. Jonathan Spears, the evolution of Jonathan Fibonojji. Remember, it's the Illuminates, has many forms. Sometimes we just gotta put our cards on the table and say, just call me, dude. There you go, there's my resume. And I grew that company 9 out of 10 years. And I couldn't understand why I was miserable in it. You know, I was making all this money. Well, I wasn't really working out of my heart. I was working out of profit and just responsibilities. And then I kind of went raving. Now I just have a different perspective on things. How I love photography and how I would love to be kind of a, here you go, check this out. Local dude here in town, a friend of mine with his daughter, 1817, boom. Beautiful Durango. You know, not everybody's a raven. Not everybody understands that journey. But hopefully, I could do it justice, and I could teach, I could show people the journey of Jonathan Fibonojji. From a mortgage broker making $200,000 a year to joke teller, putting his resume online. Saying we always have a choice of how we're going to respond to something. And we always have a choice of two choices: to make a decision on love, or to make a decision on something less. Because I didn't know what that really meant. And then mylendingplace.com, Dodd-fucking-Frank knocked it out, closed it. Fuck TARP. There's no human being alive that knows more about mortgage lending than Jonathan Spears. But I was never joyful. I was never really a loving person. I was never really happy. And then I lost everything, blah, blah, blah. Durango Mountain Resort, truck got repoed, learned how to trade, took a passion really seriously. And now, you're like, that's the strangest, best advocacy for homelessness I've ever seen. Thank you for taking this journey with me. We're up to 182 followers. Remember, all races, religions, countries of origin, sexual orientation, genders. They're all not really safe, because I will offend you. I promise you. In fact, if I don't offend you, I'm sorry. In fact, if you watch this channel for more than 10 minutes and you're not offended, please just send me $58. Send me $24. To John Fibonojji, I get what you're saying. I get what you're talking about federally protected statuses. I understand that we have to take our journeys into the marketplace, tell some jokes, speak truth to power, maybe just kind of point to a wonderful Netflix show, Breaking Bad. This is my Breaking Bad. Or maybe you just want me to teach you how to trade. But I promise you one thing is I'm going to make you think. Not everybody likes to think. And I think that's part of the journey I'm supposed to take, is to teach people, hopefully in a comedic way, I don't know, John Fibonojji, kind of teach you some things that are important, and show images and tell stories that aren't really funny, and how our attention spans are almost nil. So boom, Jesus says, let's tell some jokes. Beautiful, beautiful Irish Embassy. Oh, and I lost my job there, so you want to go fund me, even though it's a great place. Remember, if you go to the Irish Embassy, there's still a great restaurant. The shepherd pie is amazing. Ask for the Fibonacci discount. Boom. We may even talk about the art of loving. One thing this channel is, it's a mashup. Oh yeah, that's my resume. In the beginning, in the beginning, in the beginning.